Buddy, I just got back and I'm really excited to share with you what I got at the thrift store. So let's get started because I know you guys love watching what I got. Okay, so they had, everything was half off because my friend Susan gave me a 50% off coupon. She got it in her local paper and she doesn't live in the same county as I do. So she gets a lot of these 50% off. It was this cake pan and it was $3 and I got it for half off, so I got it for $1.50. And I needed one of these, and it's also the non-stick. We actually got to be with my friend Sue too at the thrift store. So that was a lot of fun. So here we go, everybody. Woohoo! It was a good day. Now maybe you guys can understand why I love going to the thrift store so much. It's my little bit of an escape, a mini vacation once a week. So we got, it's called the Betty Groff Cookbook. And she actually is a local resident. She passed away not too long ago. And the cookbook was $2.50, half off. And then I got all-time favorites from the Pioneer folks. $2 and it was half off. Another cookbook. And then I got a bunch of little, what my grandma would say, doodads. So we got some doodads. So what's a doodad? I wonder if that's Pennsylvania Dutch. Have you ever heard that term before? Doodads. Because my grandma always talked about it. Okay, so half off and they were 50 cents each. I got these. Now these are to hold tea, but I'm going to use this to strain some of my herbs. I thought they were adorable. So they were $1, but they were half off, so I got them for 50 cents. And I got, this was cute too, and I think the Dollar Tree has these. It was 50 cents, but I got it for $1. You put them over top of tin cans if you want to drain them. I know it's a little bit of a novelty item, but I might use it. It would really help me out, so we'll give it a try. And then I'm really excited. Best burgers. So I'm going to do some upcoming videos on these recipes. And this almost looks to me like the same author that made the Campbell soup recipes. So it's called Best Burgers. Oh, I love burgers. I'm not a big meat eater, but I love burgers. So we're going to be using this. Last but not least, it was 10 cents, and for 5 cents I got it. It's a ceramic topper for a canning jar. And take a look at that. Fits perfect. So I think that is adorable. Isn't that cute? That's my second one now I found. So I spent a total of $5.09. It was $4.80 off. My budget, I spent 9 cents extra, but I think I did really good. So I just am so excited to share with you the new format of my videos. I'm really happy about it. I think it gives you a glimpse into my life, and people, I just want to thank you so much for the views. I can't believe it. It's just been a dream come true. Who would ever thought that by just sharing my life and not having anything held back would make such a difference? So thanks again, everybody. I ran out of laundry soap, and making laundry soap is so easy. Sometimes I make it liquid and sometimes I make it powder. So today I'm just going to make some powder. So how do you make laundry soap? Sometimes I use borax, but I don't have borax, and you really don't need borax. We take 1 box of the super washing soda and 1 box of the Zote soap, or 1 bar of Zote soap. Now this Zote soap is already shredded. I get it at Walmart. We're going to combine the two in a food processor, and then we're going to add some of these scent crystals from Mrs. Meyer's. And in a matter of 5 minutes, I will have enough of laundry powder to last me at least a couple months. The reason why I use the food processor is so I can actually blend this up really fine. So I take the Zote soap, which you could shred it yourself, but I like the pre-shredded. And then I'm just going to take some of this washing soda. So really it is only a few ingredients. And we'll just pulverize it for just a few moments. And now we're finished. Now I'm going to keep doing this until the box of washing soda is done. See how nice and fine that looks? Now we just take our scented crystals. You don't have to have this, but it sure does make it nice. And we're going to give it a good stir so everything is combined. And pour it into our 1 gallon laundry soap glass jar. And that's how you make homemade granulated laundry soap. 1/3 cup when one large load, or 1/4 cup for a medium-sized load. And it's just as simple as that. Money saving. This laundry soap works by far the best of any commercial I have ever found. Just another frugal tip from Tessie. Update. The flowers dried beautifully. All that I did is left them in here for about 2 weeks. And look how pretty they got. So I think I'm just going to put them in a big bowl and have them out for display for now. I'm not sure what else I'm going to do with them, but look how beautiful they got. All crispy, all dried, and all beautiful. All from the dumpster. It's amazing, isn't it? I think I would love to go back to the dumpster and do some more dumpster diving, and maybe do more dumpster diving of non-edible things, or maybe certain edible things. I wouldn't get any milk again, and I wouldn't get a few of the dairy products. Even though everything was fine, I was still a little bit apprehensive about that. But the flowers sure are pretty. From Fanny's diary, we're on February the 28th, 1943, and Fanny writes, "Today I churned butter and made some cottage cheese. Later on this evening I was at a church meeting at Elias Garber's house." So let's recap Fanny's month, the month of February. She talks a lot about the weather, she talks about her sewing, and she talks about going to church and her health, and she talks a lot about running errands. She also talked a lot about getting together with other people in the community and how they always had things to do that involved other people. She also talked about her father's health and how he had his hernia and he had different operations and many times he was ill. She talked about making caramel candy at her cousin's house, Michael. She talked about going to the doctor far away in Philadelphia for helping with her father's hernia. All of these things were very important to Fanny. The weather, what she did that day, her cleaning and her cooking, and meeting all of her friends in the community.